Hey there, storytellers! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Bookmas Day 1. Today's video is going to be my monthly bullet journal video, and I am going with a Christmas classic book theme, The Grinch. So let's get into this. First thing, I'm keeping things very simple with a bunch of printed cutouts from the internet because your girl has not been journaling recently and I just needed to make it fun and easy to get back into it. So I'm starting with a cutout of the Grinch's hand holding an ornament, which I'm going to color in. He's going to be green, his sleeve's going to be red because he's pretending to be Santa Claus, and I'm going to color in the ornament blue with a little yellow accent on the sort of metal connector part that you would normally see be silver or gold. And then inside the bulb, I'm going to write in December, and then I'm going to have goals on this page, and my goals for this month are going to be super simple, and I'm just going to use some stickers to spell out the word goals. And then I'm using 3 snowflake stickers as bullet points, and you'll see in a minute I'm going to add some snowflake washi tape at the bottom. It was very cartoony and I thought it fit the sort of Grinch theme, but like I said, my goals are going to be super simple this month. My first goal is to complete Bookmas, which, for those of you who don't know, if you're new here, Bookmas is going to be 25 days of videos full of holiday bookish content for you all. So that is the big main one. And then my second goal is to get back to journaling daily because I dropped the ball, or dropped the ornament, if you will, the past couple months because I've just been crazy. So I'm going to get back into it, hopefully, so that I can start to connect with myself again, get my thoughts in order. And then the last one, I'm going to try to spend time with friends and family. It is really hectic this time of year for a lot of people, and it's really hard to let things like journaling or spending time with your loved ones fall to the wayside. So I'm going to try to avoid that and make it a goal to see these people. Next is my habit tracker page. I am going to start off by lining down the side with this sort of pine green washi tape, and it's got little sort of holly or pine sprigs on it. It's really faint, so you probably can't see the pattern too well. And then I'm using a gold one along the bottom, sort of crisscrossing them, and the gold one says Merry Christmas, also very faintly. And then I'm using this printed out habit tracker. It's horizontal technically, but I'm sticking it in vertically just because I wanted to use the page that way. And I'm just tracking my usual 8 habits: water, exercise, sleep, reading, writing, no spending, self-care, and cleaning. And I'm just interchanging red and green pens to write that out. And on this page, I also stuck on a picture of Cindy Lou Who holding a wreath, and I'm writing out habits in red and green, interchanging it for the letters. Moving very quickly on to my mood tracker page, I printed out an illustration of the Who's all around the big Christmas tree at the end of the movie, and I decided I would kind of use some of the tree decoration, some of the garland on the tree and the star, along with each of the Who's to track my moods. You can kind of see where I wrote in the numbers for each day next to all the little spots, but the picture will probably make more sense when fully colored in, but I just colored in the tree and the part of the garland that I'm not going to use for mood tracking, which was a majority of it. I'm going to use mostly the Who's. So the tree is just green and the rest of the garland is a blue. I was keeping with a sort of red, green, blue, a little bit of yellow color scheme. I was trying not to use too many other ones just because I feel like the original cartoon Grinch movie is so classic in its aesthetic, but it's also very simple, just given the time that it was made. It's a lot of primary colors and not a ton of like secondary colors. It's a lot of green and red and yellow and blue, so that is what I went with. Of course, fun fact, the original Grinch book, if you've never read it, is just illustrated in black and white with accents of red, so I could have done that, I guess, but I thought I'd do a little bit more cartoony, a little bit more fun inspired. And on the bottom, I just stuck a blue washi tape that says, have a holly jolly Christmas, and it's this very cartoony looking font that I thought fit the Who's really well. And for my moods, we have a sort of darker blue, which is happy, a sort of turquoisey blue, which is inspired, my Grinch green, which is tired but good, a lighter green, which is an average mood. Yellow is going to be sad, frustrated, or angry, kind of any upset feeling. And red is going to be tired and upset. Those are the worst days, and we are not aiming for a lot of red, despite this being a Christmas sort of holiday spread. Getting ready to move on to my last page right after I fill in my mood for today. This last page is super duper simple. It is just a quote from the book and the film, and down the side I've got this red, green, and white washi tape. It's sort of diagonally striped like a candy cane, and then on the bottom I have a red foil washi tape with snowflakes on it, to which I am adding an illustration of the Grinch in his Santa Claus costume, and Max sort of trussed up as a reindeer, and he's hanging from a rope because he's tied to the sleigh, and they're at the top of Mount Crumpet. It's right before the sleigh falls over. You can't see the sleigh in the illustration, but I know from having seen it many, many times that that is the part of the illustration that we are looking at, and I just thought I'd add the kind of classic Grinch quote. Maybe Christmas, the Grinch thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. From Dr. Seuss himself. And I just sort of did this fun sort of I kept it my normal print, but I did some all block capital letters and some lowercase and different sides of the pen so it's thicker and less thick and all that. Like I said, this spread is super simple and cartoony just to keep it fun and get me interested in journaling again. I really love it. I hope you do too. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. It will notify you every time I post a new video, which in the month of December is going to be every day for 25 days. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new one. Bye bye.